topic is dramatic monologue from standard 8. Now, what is dramatic monologue? Dramatic monologue is one of the finest poetic genre of English literature. Let me first tell you what is the meaning of monologue. All of you just look at the board. So, monologue consists of two words, mono and log, and these two words comes from the Greek. Now, mono means one or single and log means speech or conversation. So, together this monologue means single conversation or speech, but it should be a long one, or you can say a long speech or conversation of one person. The speaker always addresses an imaginary audience or a silent listener in front of him. And one more important thing is there, the speaker is not the poet himself, but he is somebody else, usually another individual, or we can say a well-defined individual. Now, why we call it dramatic? Because it has some dramatic qualities in it. It has plots, then characters, then speech, and remember one thing, speech of the poetic character, not the poet himself. And it has some mental conflict, emotional pressure, etc. in it. A dramatic monologue is not to be mistaken for a soliloquy. A soliloquy is not intended for a listener. It is just an instance where the speaker or a character just went out his personal feelings. But in dramatic monologue, there is always an imaginary audience whom the speaker usually addresses. Dramatic monologue is mainly originated from the ancient Greek tragedy, and in England it took place in Renaissance period. Hamlet, one of the famous creation of dramatic monologue by William Shakespeare, was from that period. Next, in the Victorian age, we can see the wonderful pieces of this poetic genre by Robert Browning, who was the greatest writer of that time. Robert Browning was the most important writer in this field. I can give you few examples of his excellence. They are My Last Duchess, The Last Ride Together, Andrea del Sarto, etc. Many more names are also there. Later, this beautiful poetic genre has been used by Donne, Marvell, Tennyson, Eliot, Frost, then Pound, etc. But I guess none of them could excel Robert Browning in his use of this poetic genre. So this is all about dramatic monologue. I hope you all have understood. If you have any kind of doubt, you can ask me. Now goodbye to all of you. Have a great day. We'll meet you soon.